Hello, and welcome back to Blue Collar Watches. This is another watch that I had in my cart on AliExpress that I just waited for to go on sale because I desired this watch. This is the Seestern Sub 600T. This is version 3. They have several versions of this one. This is the latest one. I ended up picking this up for $107. If I can get it out of the bag. It's still, this came right before I left for work yesterday. I haven't even had time to, I opened the package just to make sure it's what I ordered. Wow, this sucker's in here. There we go. You can get this with an aluminum bezel or the ceramic bezel. And this lume on this is supposed to be excellent. This is supposed to have BGW9, and even the date wheel is loomed on this, or supposed to be loomed. I haven't done a lume shot yet. But this typically goes for probably 140, 150 in that range, not on sale. Again, this sat in my cart for quite a long time, maybe 4 months. I don't like spending a whole lot of money on AliExpress watches, so I just let them sit in my cart, and if I see them go on sale, then I buy them. Let me get all the plastic off and we'll get into the watch. All right, I got all the plastic off and now I'm ready to get into the watch. This watch is very highly rated on AliExpress, and I was kind of excited to get this one based on its I read all the reviews, checked it out on YouTube, checked it out on Google and all that. This is supposed to be a very nice watch, and picking up for $107 was a pretty good deal. So that's why I opted to pick this up. This appears to have a pretty nice band on it. I didn't get all the fold over clasp, which I always like, milled clasp, solid end links, screwed iron crown, sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel. I believe that this is also a ceramic face. It's also stated at being 200 meters depth. Again, I say this about every AliExpress watch I get. I really don't know how much I trust that. Solid steel case back. It has like the Kanagawa wave, but this starfish is kind of like Seestern's thing. So that's in there also. 316L stainless steel. It's stated at being 13.5 millimeters thick. Let's check that out. Right around there. Is that domed slightly? No, it's flat sapphire. Supposed to be 40 millimeters in circumference. The bezel overlaps a little bit, so it might come out slightly more. Yeah, that's because of the bezel. So the bezel kind of overhangs just a hair. Lug to lug, we're getting, it's stated at being 48. Let's see what we get. Yeah, 48. The band is that's going to be 20 millimeter. And it tapers to 18. I like this band yet. I have yet to go ahead and size it, but this band has screws in it. It did come in the box with a screwdriver. I'm getting a lot of these AliExpress screwdrivers, extra spring bars. It came with a book and an unsigned warranty card. I do kind of get a kick out of these owner's manuals It's a watch, not a car. I don't understand why they're always so big and thick. And I don't read Chinese, so I don't know how I'm gonna figure this out. Is this different? Maybe it's going the other way. Oh, there is some English in the back. And that owner's manual appears to be for multiple watches. Seestern is supposed to be a pretty good brand. This is my first one. So maybe later down the line, I'll do a long-term review. The bezel is a 120 click unidirectional bezel. It does line up. There's a little bit of that wobble's not. I mean, you're always going to have a little minute bit of wobble in these bezels. But for the price point of this watch, I'm pretty pleased with what I got. I want to go and do the lume shot. Like I said, the lume on this is supposed to be outstanding. Let's see what we get. Okay, so my initial impression of the lume on this is it meets the expectations that I got. I think that's the first watch I have where the date wheel is actually lumed. That's pretty cool. I'm going to go in and throw a time lapse and see how well it does. Okay, that was about a 12, 13 minute lume shot. It's not as dark in that room as I would like it to be. I just go in the bedroom and close the curtains and lean it up against one of my watch boxes. The lume on the hands and that pip on the bezel stayed quite legible. I think the lume on this is pretty good. I think it's going to sustain a dull blue. I can't really say for how long, but it appears to be pretty good. The fit and finish on this watch is excellent. The only polished parts are at the angles. I don't even know that that's so much brushed. It might be bead blasted. The band on this is really good. Oh, the one thing I wanted to state on this band. I have a slightly larger than average wrist, 7 3/4. No links removed. I went in 2 micro adjustments. This has plenty of micro adjustments on it. So I felt like if I took a link out that it would probably get too tight. So I just went in 2 micro adjustments. And on wrist, this feels pretty good. It's a little weighty watch. I believe it's stated at being 175 grams. So it's a little weightier than most other watches, but that's a good looking watch. And I've said this in other videos. I'm a sucker for this color. I just love these teal blue watches. The band is of good quality. I like the band. I'm pretty pleased with this watch, especially at the price point I picked it up for. Generally, again, like I said, these probably go for, I'll put a link to it. At the making of this video, I think this is going for like $147. It's $5 cheaper. I believe it's $5 cheaper if you go with the aluminum bezel. I just thought it looked better with this black bezel. I think this is a pretty good quality watch. I would purchase another one from this company. I mean, there's plenty of AliExpress watches. I'm pretty disappointed in the bezel. This one's okay. And I've never had one where the date window is loomed. This is the only watch I own where the date window was loomed. But for the price of this watch, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're interested in this watch, throw it in your cart. And the one thing I've definitely learned about AliExpress watches, they will always have a sale. This particular sale, there was a coupon for this watch, and it was $2 off for every $20 spent, and I ended up picking it up. My exact price was $107.36 is what I picked this up for. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm happy with it. Okay, I really don't know what else to say about it. That's it. That's the Seestern 600T, sub 600T. This is version 3. I don't know what version 1 and version 2 looks like, but this is version 3. I assume that this is selling so good, they'll probably come out with a version 4. All right, that's it.